Hello dear students, today we are discussing the lecture second of pharmaceutical process chemistry. Yesterday or in the previous topics we have discussed about how the process chemistry is related with the drug discovery and development process. So we have analyzed all those things, and after that we have emphasizes on the role of the process chemist. What is the role of the process chemist? So coming to the next topic, that is the development of API. As you all know that the API means active pharmaceutical ingredient, and development of the API is the most important work in any process chemistry industry. So we will look after and look into the in-depth how API is developed and what are the various parameters which are affecting the development of API in any process chemistry plant. So what are they? Suppose you have the new chemical entity. For example, benzimidazole moiety. We are preparing the API based on the benzimidazole moiety. So what we are doing? So you can see here from the new chemical entity we are preparing the commercial API, and the new chemical entity has a small batch size, that is the 1 gram to 200 gram. It can be up to 1 kg. It can be up to 1 kg, and now it is moved to the more than 1 kg up to the tons that we are doing in our bulk manufacturing industry. So what are those factors which are affecting the journey from new chemical entity to the commercial API? Let's see that. Coming here, see root discovery. So here what is the meaning of root? Root means the synthetic route which we have followed while preparing this new chemical entity, and we have taken the example of benzimidazole for example. So what are those routes? Suppose we have got by being prepared the benzimidazole moiety or any new NCE from three routes. First route, second route, three route. So the process chemist who is sitting in that industry will select the best route. And what is that criteria? The criteria lies in the economics. The route which is most cost efficient is selected. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4 we will select, so for example, second route. So that comes from the route selection. So all these parameters are considered. Here the route discovery of the new chemical entity, and what are the various routes from which we can prepare our new chemical entity. We will select best one. So now the cost estimation will be done here. Now the cost estimation will be done, and that is also the very important parameter for the development of API. Second is the safety assessment. What are the safety assessment of this NCE? We will take into consideration. What are the reagents? What are the catalysts which are taken into consideration by preparing this NCE or discovering this NCE? What is the scalability? What is the scalability approach that we will discuss further in this lecture? What is that scalability approach? And after that, we are coming to the process parameters. Since this is a process. And what are those parameters which are affecting that process? What are those parameters? It can be physical parameters, it can be chemical parameters, it can be the variables, constant. What are those which are affecting? We take all these things into consideration while preparing, while doing the development of API. Unit operations. What unit operations? Unit operation like filtration, evaporation, crystallization, all these parameters also taken into consideration while the development of the API. Next, you can say impurity. That is most important. This is most important. Impurity search. There should not be any impurity beyond the permissible limits. So impurity search and its removability is also very important. We have to reduce the impurities to the lowest permissible levels. That's most important. Now, what are the critical parameters? Critical parameters are those parameters which can affect any process. You can see the temperature, pressure, volume, concentration. What are those parameters which can affect these things? So next comes the quality issues. if the impurity issues are solved, then we have to consider the emphasis on the quality issue. The quality should be as per the guidelines and it should not violate those guidelines while the development of this whole process. Now moving further, you can see since you are moving from a small batch to large batch, so equipment selection is also very important. Equipment selection is very important, and it should be as per the dimensions of those equipments or the instruments, all those things. Batch size, which I have told you, is very important. What is the manufacturing cost? Suppose you are selecting suppose you are selecting very costly equipments. So definitely the manufacturing cost will get increased, and then we have to take this thing into consideration. So what is the role of the process chemist here? Now the process chemist, what he will do, he will select the optimum cost for those equipment and thereby optimize the manufacturing cost of the process. And this is most important. Then whole process get validated. Whatever things which we have used, they have to be validated, have to be reproducibility, they must have. So after that, we get the commercial API, and this commercial API means this API is ready to get marketed to be marketed. So you can see from 1 gram or to 200 gram to 1 kg to 1 kg or to up to tons. So these are all the factors which are taken into consideration, and who is taking care of this? This is your process chemist who is taking care of this. So if you are joining any bulk drug manufacturing plant, you will become a process chemist. The informed students are eligible for that, and they will perform all these duties. All these parameters they have to check, they have to do, they have to validate, and then come this, that API comes to the company. Okay. So in this whole process, there is one very typical term which you have learned, that is the scale up. What is this scale up? This is actually this development of API is nothing but a scale up process. What is scale up? Scale up is what? Scale up means increasing the batch size. In the literal meaning, you can say increasing the batch size. Here the batch size is small, here the batch size is large. So scale up is nothing but it is increasing the batch size. So scale up can be defined in terms of mixing. What will happen? We have to increase the size of the equipment. Tableting, we have to increase the output of the tablet. Okay. In terms of biotechnology, here the scale up process is not followed, scale down process is followed. In the when we are using the biotechnological products, we have to follow the scale down process. Okay. So one thing is very important. We have to take what are those factors. For example, we are following the tablet process. We are preparing the tablet of 100 tablets in our laboratory. Now, if we are scaling up, then we are preparing the 1 lakh batch. What are those parameters which are affecting that thing? Many parameters. For example, you can say that the force of compression, whether it will affect the large size of a count, die cavity, speed of production, so many things which are affecting the tablet quality is taken into consideration while scaling up the process for the production of tablet. So from R&D to the production. This is the R&D, for example, and this is the product which we have produced commercially. Intermediate batch scale is called the pilot scale. Intermediate batch scale is called the pilot scale. So, in the nutshell, we can say that today in this lecture we have discussed about the journey of development of API from the new chemical entity. What are those parameters which are affecting, like the route discovery, selection, rough cost estimation, then coming to the safety aspect, reagent catalyst, scalability process, what are those process parameters, what are those unit operations which are involved, the isolation crystallography parameters. We will see, we have to see the impurity search, how they are affecting our process, critical parameters taken into consideration, quality issues are taken into consideration. Then the what are the criteria for the selection of the equipment, batch size, manufacturing cost, and ultimately the validation of all these processes. And then we come to the level of the production of commercial API. So this is all about this the journey of development of API, commercial API from the new chemical entity. And we have also learned about the scale-up processes also. And the next lecture we will go into detail of this scale-up processes, pilot scale processes, pilot plant processes. Okay. So I hope you understand this one. So thank you all.